Hey team, Mr Cochrane here again. In this video I want to explore implications. So what are they and what do they do? So first let's unpack what an implication is, and then we'll sort of use some examples to sort of explain why they're relevant and stuff. So an implication is something that is suggested or happens indirectly. When you left the gate open and the dog escaped, you would be implicated in that action. Usually implications are effects or consequences that may happen in the future. You might ask, what are the implications of this decision? So clear as mud? Perfect. Let's try and clear that up with some examples. So for this one, let's imagine we are developing a poster that's trying to promote te reo Māori at school. So a cultural implication is probably going to be quite relevant to this project. Cultural implications relating to the ideas, customs, and social behavior of a society or culture. So, for example, the use of language, getting the correct spelling, the use of the macron, the A with a little line across the top of it, or the line is the macron. Even things such as patterns and pictures and font choices, all of these have different cultural implications. Another implication for our poster could be copyright. Copyright is a type of intellectual property that gives its owner the exclusive right to make copies of the work. So you take a picture, you can do whatever you want with that picture. You steal someone else's picture, that's a breach of copyright. Are you using a free font, open source images? Did you take somebody else's design and just copy it? Another implication could be aesthetics. So aesthetics is a set of principles concerned with the nature and appreciation of beauty. So if the poster you're making looks terrible, users or the people that are actually going to see your poster may think that, te reo Māori at school is actually not very good because your poster looks terrible. Whereas having a beautiful poster would actually promote the amazing things that are happening at school with te reo Māori and the language and all that sort of stuff. So there are a ton of implications out there, like a lot. So sustainability, functionality, future-proofing, accessibility, user experience, legal, usability, privacy, ethical, user considerations, social, economic, political, it's almost endless. So the key is to choose implications that are relevant to your project. So privacy implication for a poster, there's no privacy implication unless you're putting your phone number all over it. So it's all about quality over quantity. Define your implication first, aesthetics means this, and then show examples of how you've addressed them in your actual outcome. I made it beautiful because, and here's the reason. So I'll give you an example. I'll use aesthetics again. So aesthetics is the principles concerned with the nature and appreciation of beauty. That defines what aesthetics means. And then in my project, my beautiful te reo poster, I have ensured that my poster is beautiful. I've asked some people whether they think it is beautiful. I have tested their reactions. I have researched different fonts and colors and things to ensure that my thing is looking really beautiful. That's how you explain and sort of give examples of how you've dealt with those implications. So implications are extremely helpful for any project. And they're actually a critical part of the technology process. So thinking about implications makes your project better. So there's three things I want you to take away from this. One is to define them and then describe them with examples. Second is quality over quantity. You could do 30 implications, but I'd much rather you did 3 really amazing ones rather than 30 average ones. And the last one is make them relevant. As long as the implication is relevant to your project, it's good. So until next time, this has been Digital Technology with Mr. Cochrane. And remember to be nice to nerds, because one day they'll be your boss. Until next time, see you guys.